What's going on out there? It's Brian Cooper, 2022. I'm back after years of being missing in action. What's he out there doing? Chasing pipe dreams? No. Um, no, I've been in a fight. My fight has been against a corporation with the name that you all know, Uber Technologies Inc. This has not been a fair fight. And I am now unafraid to bring forward the information that I have gathered because it's verifiable. There's no conspiracy theories here. I don't cluck like that. People that sit there and do these conspiracies and lies that they're cluck, man. You're a straight cluck. We carried encyclopedias around, things like that. I'm not a young dude. All right, I got 4+ decades in this world, and I'm very articulate. And that was kind of some of the fuel for the fire because I was told by a judge that I'm incoherent of the law, which means I'm too lazy to go find what the definition means or in Latin to understand, to be able to articulate it, um, to be able to use it in a damn sentence. And I just was sorry about that. It was just fuel. It made me angry because you're trying to tell me I'm dumb or I'm too lazy or unintelligent to go find the answers. That's not how I was raised. Y'all know how we do things, man. We get out here. I think we're probably one of the last class of people that will get out there and we actually read books. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a little bit of detail right now, and then I'll read why. I'll go backwards. I'm going to go from the default request for a default hearing. So what it is Uber Technologies Inc. They were not legally able to transact in most states, period. 4 states they were only. They're not going to answer against me. I've been fighting for 4 years, and finally what happened is they got caught in their own game because they filed in state court. They filed, they said this, they said that. Well, guess what? I read everything. I go back and read everything. I'm a square now. You know what I mean? I got a coin collection, homie. All right? I got a coin collection. I'm a square now, but don't try to steal my coins. We got other things. But listen, they tried to bully us. I mean, they embarrassed my wife. You know what I mean? My wife at the time, Tiffany Swanson Cooper, man. I mean, this split us up. And I really apologize because I took a lot of interest in this. So this is my moment of my apologies. I've already apologized, but it's my apology to her. It was a lot, man. This is a movie. This is a book. This is the most wild story you've ever heard in your life. It's all true. I'm not going to lie to you not one time because my reputation or your integrity, everything like that, your character. I don't want this. You can talk about my past. You know what I mean? I'm just here so I won't get fined. I will answer every question. All right. Any questions about. But once it's answered, that's where I go with it because that's not what this is about. Just remember that. Okay. All you brainiac, I'm a journalist. So this is about a corporation who can be anywhere, be anyone, at any time that they want to. It's crazy sounding, but I've got evidence on top of evidence to show. You can spoof. I mean, literally spoof. So when you Google, you think that you're looking at what you're Googling or a phone number, who you're calling, who you're contacting. Folks, I got video. I got stuff that's going to trip you out. I tried to post one. Some people were probably saying, oh, what is this? You know, they didn't really get it. And I'll bring that back up and I'll walk you through it. We're going to go through, I mean, look, this is evidence. You can go find this evidence right here. This is from the NTSB. There's a big report where there's more details. And from the NTSB about this crash that happened in Tempe, Arizona with Miss Herzberg. May she rest in peace. Here's the settlement for $10 million that they had. Okay. That they had. It took them 3 weeks to settle that case. So what's funny about this whole thing is that they're also registered here on the Secretary of State's website. Well, guess what? It doesn't exist. This filing number does not exist. It goes to an SPS 4021 Hermes, like the close Hermes, and it's registered out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. been in touch with them. We had conversations back and forth. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. Okay, so the file number that was once for Uber Technologies Inc. here does not exist. And so what happened is I went to, people said, well, we don't trust Busipedia. Well, I'm going to help you out with that. I went to all 50 states. So this is from Busipedia. And right now, where are we talking about? We're talking about Iowa. So let's go to find Iowa and all the other places, Minnesota, things like that. We're just going to find these little places on here. Here's Minnesota. Minnesota, it says here, boom. See that date, the file date? Minnesota? Yeah. Okay, that's that file date. Let's go back to Iowa. For some reason my alphabet and my learning today just wasn't as good as it's supposed to have been. Here's Iowa. Boom, down here. See that, Iowa? That's your file date. Okay? So, well, let me show Arizona, just because I want to make sure that they have an understanding of what's going on, because people in Arizona are like, you dumbass. That's Arizona. Got it? Well, remember, all the way until recently, when you signed up with Uber Technologies Inc., you signed up with Uber USA LLC, line 6. Check it out. All right. And when you signed up with that, it was them that were the folks or the entity that was to look over your sign up, the legal, et cetera, et cetera. All right. Well, that means as an LLC, you have to have an LLC in every state, open, registered agent, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. As you saw with Iowa, you saw Minnesota, their registered date was April 2019. You can't do business before that date, maybe 45 days or whatever, but that's it. All right. So how the hell are you doing business then? Somebody's going to have to answer for that. Somebody's going to have to answer for that. How about Arizona? You saw that it said 2016 on there, right? Got him, right? Everybody gets a good standing when you first initially file for any kind of business you want to do, LLC, corporation, et cetera, et cetera. You get a good standing. Well, guess what, asshole? You have to file your documentations. You have to stay on top of your amendments. You have to do the basic things that you have to do to maintain your business, right? So anytime that this place decided that they wanted to, let's say, fight an employment allegation that they weren't paying, guess what? You're not supposed to transact in the state, meaning you can't have employees, meaning, some of y'all better look into it, because I am about to disrupt some fucking shit. Excuse my language. I'm about to disrupt something. Pay attention. I'm not lying to you. I've been hiding out because my life was threatened. All right? This is serious. This is not a game. I don't work out because I want to look like Kaiser Sose. Shout out to the homie. Even though the dude got abs on top of abs. All right, so I'm a little jealous because, I don't have abs on top of abs. But, I don't say no to starch. Anyways, what's going on is serious. If I say that I was threatened, I don't take it lightly. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. These fans fight. These fans fight each other. Okay, when we get mad at games, but it's different when you have family and there's kids and grandkids and things that I've really struggled to stay out of people's lives because of this, and it's been serious, man. There's nothing else to say. So my next is, I'm just going to tell you. Let me finish with Arizona. These are it's a manager managed business. Okay. So Uber USA LLC, which is a manager managed business, needs to have managers that are there, or you have to amend your filing. And there's no amendment. So since 2016, they never filed an amendment. And at that time, Karen Walker and Mr. Gautam Gupta were both managers for this LLC. Well, guess what? In February of 2017, Miss Karen Walker, she departed the company. And in 2017, July of 2017, Mr. Gautam Gupta left the company. Both resigned. I have the resignation letters. So guess what? Where's the managers? Who's signing off on deals? Who's signing off on litigation? Who's signing off on civil lawsuits or criminal or anything that's going on? Who signed off on Miss Herzberg's death in Tempe, Arizona? Remember, Uber Technologies Inc. had an autonomous vehicle that hit and killed Miss Herzberg. At the time, they had taken apart the safety brake, and they said, "Oh, it's not a big deal. It's not this and that. It doesn't bother." But so far, there's only one person that's in trouble for that whole thing, and that's the driver, who absolutely has a little piece to own with this. But at the same time, would that driver be working for the company if they knew that they were not legally supposed to transact in the state? Makes a big difference, doesn't it? F me, huh? Dude, do you think that I'm nobody? Nobody. That's why I'm not scared. Man, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not scared. I have tried to do this but it's past that time now. You know, it's past that time. It's time for people to be um, I'm not even gonna say some dumbass woke. I came out the womb woke. Okay, so my dad's from Mississippi, and mama's Italian, German, white, whatever. There was no time for us. So, well, let me wake up. Get some coffee. None of that. Man, we came out on meth, damn near. We were woke before that. So I don't use that term around me. I don't do all that. I don't do all this racist terms and people's this and that. I'm missing Eddie Murphy Raw back in them days. Richard Pryor, when people used to tell jokes and stuff. This is serious, y'all. This is serious. That's what all this is about. It's about keeping people focused for a reason, so you miss the distraction. This is bigger than me. Think about it. This is much, much bigger than me. We're going to get into it. I'm going to read this default because some people have ADHD. Try to keep it as light as possible a little bit. I'm back. I'm going to tell the truth, the whole truth, because for me, if I lie, it's not like them. Okay. If I lie, I for sure will face consequences. For sure. For putting myself in that position. That's what that's about. Them, there's no guarantee that they'll face a damn thing. But that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? Giving the big powwow. And we're just going to see what happens. So I've tried court. We'll see what happens with my filing, because I'm going to keep y'all in tune from this day forward. But until that time, I'm going to tell this story now. And it's up to them to pay attention, because if they try to stop it this time, you will know. You will see if it's been disconnected. You will see if the story's gone. You will see if there's no more post. You will see if something is going wrong this time. Now, if they can stop that, we're all in trouble. I'll talk to you in a bit. Get ready.